Okay, so today we're over in Bromsgrove. This colony of bees have been here since last summer. They go all the way down to here, in this chimney here. So we've got this brick out here. You can see the bottom of the colonies there, and there's no bees there, which is a really good sign. So we can get all this out and get safety board in. You can see that line there on the top of the screen where the brood used to be, but it came down. See, that's all drone brood. It's quite cool that. It's all empty though. So we've got the first piece of brood out. I'm pretty certain the queen's on the back of this, so we're going to get that in there. Just leave it there for a moment. I'll show you this now. There's the rest of the colony. We're getting there. There's a lot of dead comb. By dead comb I mean comb that's got nothing in it. It went a little bit chaotic then. There was a frame on there and I saw the queen on there as I was getting the elastic bands on and trying to do this with two hands and record. And look at what I'm doing is quite difficult. But here you go. They're doing the beeline now. Into the nuke they go. So we've just got all this still to get out. We've done this quite quickly considering. So the bees have orientated themselves now. They're all going in the box now. This has basically got nothing in it. So we're just going to wait for the bees to all go in that box. We've got a colony which appears to be dead in this one. I've just spoken to the neighbour and they've paid to have it removed. So I'll go in here. You can see all that comb that's fairly new. So I think this was a really late swarm that has ended up in here. So we're going to get this all taken out now. I believe that's a dead colony. I think these bees are just snooping around trying to find some free leftover honey. So we're going to get this one out now. 3 bin bags already come out of that, of comb that had nothing in it. So let's crack on with this. That's unbelievable. You can see it's not a vast amount of comb, but we weren't expecting that. I'd forgotten to record the end of that video from the chimney. This is the colony of bees that I took out the chimney. I came here a week ago. I don't know if that just flew out of there. I came here a week ago and they were alive. I'd fed them and they didn't seem to, they ate the first load of sugar water, but they haven't eaten any since. So I'm just going to have a quick look here and see if they're still alive.
It's not looking too hopeful, is it?
Good. Oh no, here we go. The amount of heat that just came out of there, that was amazing.
Well, it's only 12 degrees by the way again today.
And they've drawn loads of comb, so that I'm very happy with.
And these guys are alive because there's loads going in and out now.
Take the camera just so people believe me that the colony is actually alive. So there we go, look at them lovely ladies. And you can see all that brand new comb there that they've drawn. Annoyingly, they've joined that piece of comb to the other piece of comb, but that's why I've put foundation in there. So they are happy and alive. Great success on that.
These ones, I'm hoping that these dead bees on the front are just where they're clearing the dead bees out. So
Look at that. These bees are, do you remember?
Are they from Oxford?
Oxford, yes, they're from Oxford.
Oh, in the wedding place,
the
isn't it?
The wedding venue. There's loads of ants all over everything. So no, they haven't touched that sugar. I don't understand that. It really baffles me. They've not touched the sugar solution at all.
Maybe swap it onto the other one. Because if these aren't bothered with it, that's not looking good, is it?
They are not looking good. That is really annoying because we've given them sugar solution. They haven't consumed it.
Yeah, this isn't good.
That's really irritating. So I've given them
a nice colony as well.
I've given them everything that they need, and they've decided to not do anything with it.
That is.
Yeah, I knew it. I had a feeling. Yeah, they're like alive
Right.
but dead. Like they're almost about to die.
Yeah, they're starving, aren't they?
Yeah, and the thing is,
and this stupid weather, man, it's not helping. Really not helping.
Do you have your flashlight on you?
Of course. Don't get me stung, don't you?
I've got a feeling they're facing in, and there's a few that have died facing inside, which is a telltale sign that
starvation.
They're freezing, which is really confusing because they've got a solution here. They've got solution here to feed off. You know what I'm going to do? There's a wax moth there.
Maybe dribble some
That's what I'm
solution in
thinking.
there. It's all you can do really,
It's all
because
you
otherwise
can
they're
do.
goners anyway, aren't they?
I don't normally like to do this, but it's just a...
So like I say, sometimes I think they just feel like, oh, that's it, we've had it. Maybe just put half of it in and dribble some down the middle, and
no point wasting that on...
no, we'll feed some other ones.
Because sometimes what I think happens is they get that tired and that
And stressed.
they're that
They're
starved. They can't actually find the energy to climb up to the stuff. Well, that's a shame, but at least that one's still alive, just about. So if you're after some beehives, we do sell these beehives here. This one's completely empty. This had a colony in there, but I've moved it into a different beehive down there somewhere.
Well, those ones down there,
Yeah,
these have been there for 2 years.
These two, if you've watched our channel for a while, you'll remember that there was a swarm in my back garden that woke me up on a bank holiday Sunday.
Oh yeah.
One
Always
of
on a
those
bank
is one
holiday
of them,
Monday.
Yeah.
and the other one is the swarm that
So,
came off it the
I've
summer
just been
later.
woken up to the
And
sound
these
of
haven't been
this.
treated, they haven't been varnished, painted or anything. They've been out here in the wilds.
Try and get a
This
bit
one's
closer.
about nearly 3 years old. These have been out here underneath here, and, look,
And they're still going well, look, aren't they?
Happy as Larry.
Still going nicely. And as soon as I zoom in, all the bees clear off the front of it.
I'm just going to quickly have a look in this.
Maybe give them a feed.
Yeah, you know what, these deserve it. No, they're not.
That was the one that we ended up feeding so much at that was a late swarm, that was. And we ended up filling it up week after week with sugar to try and get them through.
Remember that. We only put sugar water in the colonies that are in these nukes when we've rescued them to keep them alive and make sure they make it through the winter. When they go into one of these hives that we sell, that is when we don't do anything. They're treatment-free bees that we let them do naturally. If they die out by unforeseen circumstances, well, that's how nature intended it, so we leave them be. No pun intended. So yeah, we'll soon be selling some honey on our website, because now I've seen that. Now they're in some proper hives, it gives them the ability to do bee things and make us some honey. These were a swarm that you collected.
Oh, I collected it off that
off
post,
here,
didn't I?
Yeah, and then basically I put it in there, and they actually made it through the winter, and there was a late swarm.
Really late that was. Oh, they look all quite happy.
Yeah.
Apart from that polystyrene one down the end. They're
Yeah.
rubbish, them polystyrene hives.
Yeah. Well, these two hives here, those big ones, I made those.
Oh yeah, yeah. And they're still going strong. Nicely
They're all
done.
doing well. I need to basically move all these into hives soon.
And we need to get all the hornets things up there as well. We'll do another video about that, eh?
We'll have those in our store as well. These
Wasp traps.
we'll have these wasp traps in our store, and the wasp attractant and things like that. We'll have that in our store very shortly.
And those are really clever, aren't they? Because they sit on the
go
top of a normal.
We will
bottle.
be selling these soon.
Yeah.
We're just that busy at the moment. We haven't had a chance to put them on the store.
Right, let's.
So we'll see you all on the next one.
Oh.